This is Earth. We live somewhere on this seemingly massive planet, and everything we have ever known, built, and interacted with exists right here. But how large is our home when compared to the vast scale of the universe? For comparison's sake, let us consider the Moon. It appears quite close to us, shining brightly as the most prominent object in our night sky. Yet the Moon is not as close as it seems. In fact, we could easily fit 30 Earths in the void between our planet and the lunar surface. And if we were somehow able to drive to the Moon in a car traveling at 100 kilometers per hour, the journey would take us 160 continuous days. Upon reaching the lunar surface, Earth would appear like a bright marble. But as we observe our planet from Mars, a world located an average of 225 million kilometers away, Earth becomes nothing more than a minuscule dot. To travel to Mars, we would have to traverse up to 986 times the distance to the Moon, and even a ray of light takes up to 20 minutes to cross this expanse, meaning instantaneous communication between the two planets is physically impossible. As we journey further into the cosmos, we encounter NASA's Voyager 1 space probe, the most distant human-made object in existence, located over 138 astronomical units from Earth. During its outward journey, Voyager 1 turned its camera back to capture the famous pale blue dot photograph, reminding us that every human experience in history has existed on this tiny mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. Voyager 1 is traveling at an astonishing speed of 17 kilometers per second, yet it will take the probe another 30,000 years to fully exit our solar system. Once we leave the confines of the Sun's influence, we enter our interstellar neighborhood, where we stop measuring distance in astronomical units and begin using light years. The distance a ray of light travels in a single year, or approximately 9.46 trillion kilometers. Proxima Centauri, our nearest stellar neighbor, is located 4.24 light-years away, a distance that would take Voyager 1 over 70,000 years to traverse. Zooming out further, we observe the Milky Way Galaxy, which spans 100,000 light-years and contains over 100 billion stars and at least 100 billion planets. Within this structure, our radio broadcast signals reach only a tiny fraction of the galaxy, meaning any extraterrestrial life beyond this range remains unaware of humanity's existence. While 99% of the stars we see at night are contained within our immediate galactic vicinity, our galaxy is but a part of the local group, a collection of over 54 galaxies spread across 10 million light-years. Beyond this lies the Virgo Supercluster, stretching 110 million light-years, which is, in turn, dwarfed by the Laniakea Supercluster, a massive structure home to 100,000 galaxies spanning 520 million light-years. Even this is just a fragment of the Observable Universe, which contains an estimated 2 trillion galaxies and spans 93 billion light-years in diameter. It is highly probable that the universe extending beyond this horizon is vastly larger. But because the fabric of space is expanding faster than the speed of light, light from those distant regions will never reach us. According to the theory of cosmic inflation, the entire universe could be up to 150 sextillion times larger than the observable universe. A scale so immense that if the observable universe were the size of a football, the true universe would be the size of the Earth. We exist within that tiny football, largely unaware of the reality that surrounds us, yet we should not feel insignificant. Rather, we should feel inspired, for in this magnificent universe, we have an endless frontier filled with wonders we have yet to discover.